Warzone is in for some big changes when Cold War Season 1 launches. Today in this video, I'm going to go over why Warzone will change after Cold War Season 1 launches. Welcome back to COD for Days. Let's get into the video. A new and improved leveling system. The most exciting part of this leveling system is that Cold War, Modern Warfare, and Warzone will all sync together. No matter what game you're playing for the Battle Royale, you'll be progressing in all three. After Cold War Season 1 releases, the official ranking, now called the Military Ranks and Officer Progression, now called the Seasonal Levels, will be refreshed to sync the three games together. You shall still have your precious unlockables, do not worry. New and improved criteria and algorithms for seasonal levels and military ranks will be introduced to make progress a big deal for players and have them invest and engage in the game. This sync will take place on December 10th according to many sources, and before this, players will compete for military rankings and unlock functional gameplay items. This starts before the start of the third week of November. The preseason is all set to unfold quite well this year. Many players find this a better way to increase anticipation for a game release. They prefer this over the release of beta and demo versions of the game before its release. Weapons. Although the concrete and conclusive list of events is still yet to be announced, fans are speculating that the new weapons will look much like the weapons of the 1980s. Maybe we see older versions of the napalm flamethrowers, chemical weapons that have been ruled as unusable in combat for this era, original Kalashnikovs, old rocket launchers amongst other rugged weapons due to the theme of the game. We may as well yet be introduced to an arsenal that is very different from what is expected, but yet still fits in with the theme of the game. Weapons such as vehicle hackers, anti-aircraft missiles, and other weapons that would be difficult to maneuver yet highly effective are hard to rule out. Do not fret, however. If you feel comfortable using old Call of Duty Warzone weapons, go for them. You'll have access to Warzone weapons and Modern Warfare weapons too because of the sync up between the three games. That would not be fun though. Learning and eventually mastering a new set of much more exciting weapons is an experience that is usually not passed over so easily. You shall have access to old as well as new skins amongst other features from the previous titles. There will also be changes in blueprints for weapons. Operators. Operators from Cold War Season 1 will be available to use, both with skins, weapons, and quips in Warzone. Marine Corps Master Sergeant Frank Woods is accessible in all three games, but the skin for Modern Warfare will only be available on pre-order. There are new operators announced for Cold War Season 1 that will make Battle Royale games much more exciting. Although operators are purely aesthetic, it will be nice playing alongside a KGB agent like Port Nova and traditional factions such as Milsims and Navy SEALs. Exciting times are ahead for Battle Royales as well as missions. Many fans prefer the old operators and the newer ones, but who can blame them? Who prefer a walkie-talkie over a complicated and futuristic communication device for Modern Warfare?
Something big is gonna happen. Something that could shift the balance of the Cold War.
New modes. One of the most anticipated changes in Warzone because of Cold War Season 1 is new modes. The 2v2 gun battle is all set to return after an extended period of clamoring and demanding from the fans. Modern Warfare did spoil a lot of people, didn't it? A new zombie mode has also been set to be introduced, and players are playing that it lives up to Black Ops zombie mods, or at least the very least, is a newer version of these mods. With refreshing gameplay and is worth playing. Nuketown is also set to make a return. Nuketown was typically a stadium where players will be hunting each other down, trying to end each other's existence before the setting off of a nuclear explosion. It is anticipated that the game will feature deactivated nukes on the ground or uranium-based weaponry and some mods. Nuketown will be different from this time, folks. That much is guaranteed. Other modes speculated and leaked included intelligence and stealth-based operations, where a player will have to infiltrate, sabotage, and leave undetected. Hitman Agent 47 style. They shall have to stage assassinations, protect important officials amongst other things as part of the Warzone game mods, maybe allow politicians as part of the Warzone hostages. Who knows? Maps. The most overlooked part of the changes that Warzone has brought to the table would be the maps and locations. As mentioned previously, the Cold War is set in the 1980s, which will heavily influence the maps available in Warzone. Expect to be playing in Battle Royales in places like the forests and fields of the jungle that is now urban Vietnam. Places like the snowy mountains of present-day Russia, KGB headquarters, the Gothic wasteland that is Serbia, the White House, the Pentagon, and an array of maps. Verdansk is the only map that has been known to be featured, and it too is expected to go through some major changes. It is expected that Verdansk would be much larger now, exceeding its capacity of holding 150 to 200 players at a time. Imagine playing Nuketown in Verdansk. What a nightmare. Activision is playing their cards very close to their chest. No leaks at all this year. However, most of the speculation comes from people who have played the game. Although they haven't revealed much due to obvious reasons, just know that the speculation is well founded. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the two videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.